Oh, hi there. Have you ever sat there and wondered if only there was a place on the internet where we would report on celebrities, sports, politics and, well, anything else that might be relevant? Well, the answer to that is there's tons of them. So why are you here? Well, it's because I'm the best. So I've been told. But yes, that's right. This evening you join us here in News HQ for Mr. Hurley's Evening News. Hello and welcome to Mr. Hurley's Evening News, bringing you the news. So, I need my papers. So you don't have to. My name is Mark Hurley and you join me here in News Headquarters. My facial hair is slowly growing back and a waistcoat continues to be on. Currently in today's news, I don't know whether it's this radiator or these lights, but I'm still sweating like a pig. So let's make this short, otherwise I might drown. Now, also in the news, we're also going to be looking at various politics in the land that they call the United States. We're going to be looking across other world news as well. We're going to be doing our usual business here. So let's get this cracking. Welcome to Mr. Hurley's Evening News. First of all, currently in the news, my facial hair is said to be growing back. Last time reports were from the bathroom mirror check. Also in the news, I'm still going with the waistcoat because if I'm in this situation right now where I'll be wearing a suit, I would be drowning in my own sweat. But enough about me, let's crack on. Now, first of all in the news that we are going to go over to America, and Rick Santorum and Rand Paul, two Republican candidates, have officially announced after the Iowa vote that they are suspending and withdrawing themselves from the campaign bid, from the presidential bid for 2016. Now, it doesn't really be shocking, to be honest, because, well, Rick Santorum had about 2% on the polls and Rand Paul was a very small number somewhere. Personally, haven't heard of the men myself, but yes, they've officially announced it, and in what seemed to be a heartfelt speech by Rick Santorum, he said that it's just not our year, which surprisingly, funny enough, was actually 2012 as well. So they've decided to stop early, and to Rand Paul and Rick Santorum, after the Iowa results, who have stopped their campaign, we just want to say our condolences, good try, and better luck in the next election. Anyway, also, we are now looking to New Hampshire. Yes, the bandwagon of the Democrats and the Republicans, our usual group, they are off to New Hampshire now for where there is going to be the next set of results for the primaries. It's looking really a split. Donald Trump is still leading in the polls. They're only opinion polls, and we saw what happened last time. And Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton still quite close together. But we will talk about New Hampshire on the night that it happens. So, let's carry on. Now, also, came in today, Saudi Arabia announced, the spokesman for the Saudi Arabian military, they said that they are willing to join in with any US-led military operations on the ground in the Middle East, in the Syrian region. Now, this is of course to continue counteracting so-called Islamic State. The US have spoken out saying that this is actually quite a very big deal that they're saying, and whether there will be troops on the ground in Syria and Iraq, we are not still sure, as airstrikes are still continuing and still seem to be quite strongly digging away against Islamic State and slowly digging them out. But yes, Saudi Arabia spokesman has said that they will work with the US if the US plan to do something like that. Whether something like that will be on the cards, we will have to see. Now, we will keep you posted on what the Americans are doing. Also, the Geneva peace talks, which I was talking about last episode, which was moving into their second day, have now been suspended until later February. Now, this is because after all of the effort that they seem to be making to find a peaceful solution in Syria, and I mean, I was just saying, they were only going into their second day, they have barely even said their introductions or something, but yeah, they've been suspended again because the UN and the Syrian delegations, so they say, has not got enough on the cards so far to propose. So let's just hope something will come from that soon, and we promise to keep following that and keeping you posted, which we have done, yes. And now, we are going to our YouTube news. We are going to our YouTube news. We're going back to the Fine Brothers, not the Wright brothers who fly aeroplanes. No, in fact, the Fine Brothers this time. The Fine Brothers who do the famous reacting show on YouTube. And we said we would keep you posted. It came out on Wednesday that the Fine Brothers have given up their bid to copyright the word react. Yes, the YouTube controversy has stopped now. They have apologised and they're not going to pursue it anymore. This is fair enough as well. Now I can freely just say react, react, react. Yes, but they've given it up now and that controversy is over. They wouldn't even try and take it into the courts because I don't think they would win. So, also Mr. Hurley's Evening News will be giving up our ambitions to copyright the word evening and news, but we might copyright the word Mr. Hurley. We're still doing that, yeah, brilliant, right. And yes, so that's all gone now. Okay, what we are going to do is, before we cut to the weather, I forgot a very serious thing. Yes, we have forgot Tom himself. We are going to go to Tom. Tom, our political correspondent. Tom, tell us, what is the reception like for the candidates in New Hampshire? Oh, he's that side. Okay, sorry. Tom, tell us, what is the reception for the candidates this year in New Hampshire? Thank you for that, Tom. Yes, probably, yeah, New Hampshire, another one of the very interesting battleground states to kind of continue with the grassroots campaign. Of course, we want to remind you with the US primaries that if you win in Iowa, it doesn't mean you're going to win the actual election, because there's still a long way to go, because the Americans seem to like to drag things out a little bit. So by the time, 40 years time, we will have a president for the 2016 election. But yes, so we've gone to Tom for that thrilling insight there, and now we are going to go to Weatherman Mark himself, who is waiting. Once again, he's waiting for us. Weatherman Mark, please, tell us, what is the weather like today? Hi there, welcome to the weather room. My name is Weatherman Mark, and you... What? What, the scarf and the sunglasses? What? Who said stupid? Stupid? No, it's not stupid. It's adding mystery. No, I've said. No, I tell you what. No, I'm done. I'm done. You think it's stupid? I don't deserve to work in this treatment. No, I'm going. I'm going. Get someone else. Get someone else to do it. See you later. There's your weather report. Go. I'm going. Bye. Yeah, no, what do you mean he's gone? Okay, well, you need me. No, where's he gone? Where's Weatherman Mark? No, what is he? Why? Why has he walked out? What, because of the scarf and the hat? Just let him do it. Just let him do it. Okay? We don't care. Okay? It's not messing up with our views. Look at our views, okay? Look at our audience. Where are they? It's not messing up anything. Just let him do the hat and the scarf, okay? I'll do this once, alright? Once. Do this tonight, okay? Right. So what do? Do I just stand? So I stand here with my hands, just pretend I'm holding, okay. Right, so do I smile? Okay. Hi there, my name is Mark Hurley. You might remember me from just sitting at the desk. Yes, well, various technical difficulties have led me to be doing the weather this evening. Yes, you join me here in the Mr. Hurley's Evening News low budget weather room. Yes, we are here for the low budget weather report. Now, without further ado, let us just crack on and get this weather underway. Yes, so as you can see, is anything showing up? Well, no, I've got to open the window. I've got to open the window. What, is this what Mark's been doing? Is this what? Right. So, do we not have a green screen? Right. So he's been opening this window and looking. So is this been our weather? Okay. All right. Right. Do I just okay? Yes. Well, it's very cold out there, from what I could feel when I put my hand out the window. It's still very chilly this evening. Same as usual, I guess, from what Weatherman Mark's been saying. It's very chilly this evening. It's a cold breeze as well. It's meant to be a little bit colder tomorrow also. And what about people who don't live in... If you don't live in the United Kingdom, yes, please proceed to look out of your window now. What do we do? And that is your weather report for this evening from Mr. Hurley's Evening. Is this what we've been doing? Have we just been telling them to look out the window? Is that Okay, well there's your weather report, and for Friday it's meant to be a little bit colder, and maybe a few sunny spells, maybe a little bit of light rain also, and the wind will be picking up. But we can see that by looking out the window tomorrow on Friday to have your weather report. Yes, now this has been Mark Hurley from Mr. Hurley's Evening News saying, I hope you have a lovely evening and staying away from the cold, so keep yourself wrapped up and keep yourself in front of a fire. And I will be seeing you next week on Wednesday when I'll be sitting at the desk, and hopefully we can bring Weatherman Mark back. Can we? Yeah, okay, right. We're going to be bringing him back, please. So let's do that, okay? I will be seeing you next week for Mr. Hurley's Evening News. Until then, back to you in the studio, Mark. Oh, Weatherman Mark, thank you very much, and remember to keep what he says in mind. Yes. Now, there's something else to talk about. In the Asian region, the man himself, the talked man, the best man of 2016, the love god as he is, Kim Jong-un, everyone. He's at it again. The North Korean is at it again. Yes, they have been planning last week and this week also that they are preparing to, they have a planned missile launch. Now, they haven't actually specifically specified if this is going to be a actual launch or just a test still. They still haven't specified it. Of course, they like to play games. Now, still, again, Mr. Hurley's Evening News is still pressing the North Korean government quite harshly now, actually, to release the footage of the tested hydrogen bomb, because we still believe it was a barrel of hydrogen dropped from a crane. But yes, they have planned another missile launch, but to be honest, like I've said, when North Korea come forward and say that they planned a missile launch, is that really news? But yes, no, South Korea have said that there's absolutely that's going to happen. South Korea have said that there will be a response if it's a test, or if it's well, of course, if it's an actual launch on someone, then there'll be a response. But other than that, they've said that if it is a test anyway, there will be serious consequences. So the words are coming out now. So maybe man of 2016, Kim Jong-un himself. We'll have to see what's happening. Speaking of man of 2016, Donald Trump. Just remember that as well. But yes, also in Asia, Japan, due to this North Korean slight scare, as usual North Korean scare. But yes, North Korean scare, he's at it again. But Japan have began investing more into their anti-aircraft missiles and rockets in the Tokyo area, major city area, just in case, to heighten their security from North Korea. Because who doesn't love to heighten their security against North Korea? But yes! Now, also before we go, I've got some various smaller things to talk about. First of all, quickly, just a quick 60-second news attack. India and the Indian and Russian business and military venture, they are preparing to build the first ever kind of supersonic anti-aircraft missile launcher, which Indian military have tested and they're going to be using. So yes, that joint venture is happening there, and they're getting that very cool piece of equipment. Now also, Donald Trump, before we go, Donald Trump has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, the man himself. Forget Kim Jong-un. Forget Kim Jong-un. We are going for Donald Trump for Nobel Peace Prize. His plan to just surround and take all the oil and then just blow up the Middle East, it is peace there. There is peace in that. And I tell you what, if that man can say that, whilst there are people in the UN saying about how women should be able to go to schools freely in the Middle East and all that kind of stuff, well, you would say Donald Trump definitely is the man who's pursuing peace. So definitely, I'm sure he will have our backing. Or as the word sarcasm goes, he won't, and I think I should personally be given a Nobel Peace Prize. But we can't all be sour about certain things. Can't we? Right, anyway, sadly, my friends, it has been slightly shorter this episode, which means slightly more people will watch it. But yes, it has come to the end of this episode for this evening. Now, I'm going to have to say another farewell, as I have places to go and people to see, or in my world, no places to go and absolutely no one to see. Yes, I'm just going to sit home, edit this video, upload it, and then just do something else. But yes, subscribe, comment, like, caress this channel. Do everything to this channel. Whatever you can think of, do it. Just don't record it, post it anywhere, or tell me about it. But yes, if you want to, just do whatever you want. But yes, I'm going to have to say good evening and good night from Mr. Hurley's Evening News, from the cast and the crew and the people behind the cameras. There's no one there. But yes, from me, I also have to say I will see you tomorrow for the Friday evening special, where I've got something planned, which I will think of very soon after this video. But yes, I will see you then for tomorrow. And before I go, we have a Facebook page as well as a Twitter. Go and like our Facebook page. I will see you on there for all of your updates. I know you are champing at the bit for our updates. Go to that Facebook page and like it. I promise you will not be disappointed. But yes, other than that, I'm going to have to say good evening and good night. You've been watching Mr. Hurley's Evening News. I'll see you Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Mr. Hurley's Evening News. Thank you very much for stopping by, and remember to tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and especially for our Friday specials. Leave a like and a comment. Thank you and good night. Again, one take I did. Oh, sorry.